Many people in Kenya are sitting on valuable knowledge without realizing that the same knowledge can become a business that earns them thousands or even millions of Kenyan shillings every year. Across cities, towns, and villages, there are people who deeply understand farming, construction, transport, retail, real estate, education, social media marketing, beauty businesses, procurement, logistics, local government systems, taxes, online business, tourism, and many other sectors. What many people do not understand is that companies, investors, and entrepreneurs are willing to pay large amounts of money to people who can help them solve problems using local knowledge and practical experience. In the past, consulting was mainly associated with large companies in Nairobi hiring expensive international firms. Today, things have changed. Technology, artificial intelligence, smartphones, and internet access have made it easier for local experts to build consulting businesses from almost anywhere in Kenya. A person living in Kisumu, Eldoret, Nyamira, Nakuru, Mombasa, Machakos, Meru, or Kakamega can now advise clients from different counties and even outside Kenya. Businesses no longer care only about academic papers or expensive offices. They care about results. They want someone who understands the local market, local customers, local regulations, local business culture, and local challenges. Many Kenyan business owners struggle because they do not understand certain areas of business. Some do not know how to market online. Others do not know how to improve operations, reduce costs, comply with tax requirements, or grow sales. Some businesses are losing money because they are using outdated systems. Others are failing because they are making poor decisions due to lack of proper guidance. This creates a massive opportunity for ordinary people with specialized knowledge to step in and offer solutions as consultants. A consultant is simply a person who helps businesses or individuals solve problems using expertise and experience. Consulting is one of the most profitable businesses because it does not always require large capital to start. In many cases, your knowledge is the product. Your experience becomes the service you sell. If you understand a problem better than most people and can help others solve it, you can build a consulting business. Imagine a person who has worked in the Mataru industry for many years. That person may understand route management, customer behavior, fuel costs, SACCO operations, digital payments, vehicle maintenance, and county transport regulations. Such a person can advise transport companies on how to reduce costs and increase profits. Another person may understand poultry farming very well. They know disease management, feed costs, breeding systems, customer demand, and market prices. That person can advise farmers and agribusiness investors for a fee. The beauty of consulting is that clients pay more for expertise that saves them time, reduces losses, or increases profits. A business owner may willingly pay 200,000 Kenyan shillings for advice that helps them avoid losing 2 million Kenyan shillings. This is why consulting can become a high-paying business when done correctly. One of the fastest growing consulting opportunities in Kenya today is artificial intelligence consulting. Many businesses have heard about artificial intelligence tools, but do not know how to use them effectively. They hear about automation, customer service bots, content creation, data analysis, and marketing systems, but they lack the technical knowledge to implement these solutions. A consultant who understands artificial intelligence tools and how they apply to Kenyan businesses can earn significant income helping companies automate tasks, improve efficiency, and reduce operational costs. Another growing consulting field is digital marketing. Thousands of businesses in Kenya are struggling to attract customers online. Some spend money on Facebook advertisements and get poor results. Others do not know how search engines work. Some businesses have websites that never attract visitors. A person who understands search engine optimization, content marketing, YouTube growth, social media marketing, email marketing, or online advertising can become highly valuable to businesses that want to grow. For example, a consultant may help a hardware shop in Nakuru improve online visibility. Another may help a real estate company in Nairobi attract property buyers using social media campaigns. Another may help a beauty business in Kisii gain customers using TikTok marketing. These services are becoming more valuable every year because customers increasingly search for products and services online. Agricultural consulting is another major opportunity in Kenya. Agriculture remains one of the largest sectors of the economy. Farmers constantly face problems involving disease control, market access, irrigation, climate changes, animal feeds, fertilizers, exports, and modern farming methods. A consultant with strong agricultural knowledge can help farmers improve productivity and profitability. Some agricultural consultants now earn hundreds of thousands of Kenyan shillings by advising large farms, cooperatives, exporters, and agribusiness companies. Construction and real estate consulting also continue to grow rapidly. Many investors are entering property development without understanding the market properly. They need advice on land acquisition, construction budgeting, rental demand, legal processes, and property marketing. A consultant who understands these areas can help investors avoid expensive mistakes. Financial and tax consulting has also become extremely important. Businesses fear penalties from tax authorities, and many owners struggle to manage cash flow. Consultants who understand accounting systems, financial management, tax compliance, payroll systems, and budgeting can build stable consulting businesses with recurring monthly income. Some consultants charge businesses monthly retainers ranging from 30,000 Kenyan shillings to over 300,000 Kenyan shillings, depending on the size of the company. One important lesson in consulting is that specialization increases income. Many beginners fail because they try to become experts in everything. Businesses prefer specialists. A consultant who says they help everyone usually struggles to attract serious clients. However, a consultant who clearly says they help supermarkets reduce operational losses or help schools improve student enrollment appears more trustworthy and professional. Clients are attracted to consultants who understand specific problems deeply. This is why niche consulting businesses often perform better than general consulting businesses. Instead of trying to advise every type of client, successful consultants focus on becoming known experts in one area. Building trust is one of the most important parts of consulting. Businesses rarely pay high fees to people they do not trust. This means consultants must build authority and credibility. One of the best ways to build authority today is by creating content online. A consultant who regularly shares useful information on YouTube, LinkedIn, Facebook, TikTok, or a website becomes more visible and trustworthy. For example, a consultant specializing in retail business can create videos explaining why small supermarkets fail. Another consultant may write articles about reducing transport costs in logistics businesses. Another may explain common tax mistakes that Kenyan businesses make. Over time, business owners begin to view such individuals as experts. Content marketing is becoming one of the strongest tools for attracting consulting clients. Businesses often search online before hiring anyone. When they find a consultant sharing valuable insights, they are more likely to trust that person. A strong online presence can attract clients without spending large amounts of money on advertisements. A professional website also helps consultants appear more credible. A consulting website should clearly explain services offered, industries served, client success stories, contact information, and educational content. Even a simple website can significantly improve trust. A business owner is more likely to hire someone who appears organized and professional online. Networking is also very important in consulting. In Kenya, many deals happen through relationships and referrals. Consultants should attend business events, expos, seminars, trade fairs, county business forums, and networking meetings. Many consulting opportunities come from conversations and personal connections. LinkedIn has become particularly important for professionals and consultants. A strong LinkedIn profile can attract clients, investors, and partnerships. Consultants should clearly explain who they help, what problems they solve, and what results they deliver. They should also regularly share industry insights and business advice to build visibility. One major advantage of consulting is that it can be started with relatively low capital. In many cases, a smartphone, internet connection, laptop, and knowledge are enough to begin. This makes consulting attractive for young professionals, experienced workers, freelancers, and entrepreneurs. However, consulting also requires continuous learning. Markets change quickly, technology evolves, customer behavior shifts, regulations change. Consultants must stay informed and continue improving their knowledge. Those who stop learning eventually lose relevance. Artificial intelligence is also changing the consulting industry. Some people fear that artificial intelligence will replace consultants. The reality is more complex. Artificial intelligence can automate certain tasks such as research, writing, reporting, and data analysis. However, businesses still need human experts who understand local context, customer psychology, implementation challenges, and strategic decision-making. A business owner in Kenya may use artificial intelligence tools but still require a consultant who understands how to apply those tools to local operations. Human trust, local understanding, relationship building, and practical implementation remain extremely valuable. Consultants who combine artificial intelligence with specialized local knowledge will likely dominate the future market. One major mistake that many consultants make is charging very low prices. Low pricing often creates the impression of low value. Businesses are usually willing to pay more for expertise that can deliver measurable results. Consultants should learn to price services based on value rather than simply charging for time. Another mistake is failing to document results. Clients want proof. Consultants should track improvements they create for clients whenever possible. For example, a marketing consultant may show how sales increased after implementing a strategy. A financial consultant may demonstrate how a company reduced unnecessary costs. A logistics consultant may show how transport efficiency improved. Case studies are powerful because they help future clients understand the consultant's capabilities. Testimonials also increase trust. Happy clients can become strong marketing tools through referrals and recommendations. Consulting businesses can also expand beyond one-on-one advisory work. Some consultants create online courses, training programs, workshops, ebooks, paid communities, and subscription services. Others build agencies and hire teams to serve larger clients. Some eventually become public speakers or industry experts invited to conferences and media interviews. The earning potential in consulting can become very high when expertise, reputation, and systems grow over time. A beginner consultant may initially earn small amounts, but experienced consultants with strong positioning can charge very high fees. Some corporate workshops in Kenya pay consultants over 500,000 Kenyan shillings for a single training session. Others secure long-term contracts worth millions of Kenyan shillings annually. The future of consulting in Kenya looks very promising because businesses are becoming more competitive and complex. Companies need guidance to survive and grow. Entrepreneurs need practical solutions. Organizations want experts who understand both global trends and local realities. People who understand Kenyan industries, customer behavior, regulations, and operational systems have a unique advantage that foreign consultants often lack. This local expertise can become extremely valuable when packaged correctly and marketed professionally. Many successful consulting businesses begin with one person sharing useful knowledge consistently. Over time, that knowledge becomes a brand. The brand attracts trust. Trust attracts clients. Clients create results. Results create reputation. Reputation creates higher income opportunities. The biggest challenge for many people is not lack of knowledge. It is failure to recognize the value of what they already know. Across Kenya, there are mechanics, teachers, accountants, marketers, farmers, transport operators, technology experts, salespeople, contractors, procurement officers, and business owners with knowledge that businesses desperately need. The opportunity is enormous for people willing to position themselves as experts, continue learning, and provide real solutions. In the modern economy, specialized local knowledge is becoming one of the most valuable assets a person can possess. A person does not need to become famous to build a profitable consulting business. They simply need to become trusted within a specific niche. A consultant who consistently helps businesses solve problems can gradually build long-term relationships, recurring revenue, and financial stability. Kenya is entering a period where expertise, information, and strategic thinking are becoming increasingly important. Businesses want guidance more than ever before. Those who can combine knowledge, communication skills, technology, and professionalism will find enormous opportunities in the consulting industry. The future belongs to people who can solve problems effectively. Specialized local knowledge is no longer just information. It is a business opportunity capable of creating wealth, influence, and long-term success.